100,000! Yippee!
Thank you so much for your support. It's made me very, very happy to be met with such kindness and with such support. I'm honestly on cloud 9 over it. How does it feel to have had 100K so quickly? I am floored. I am thankful. I expected it would take a lot longer if it happened. So I'm on cloud 9 over it. I will do my best to deserve it. Are you a dog or cat person? I like both, but when it comes to keeping my own, I prefer to have a cat. Just because when it comes to dogs, I feel like the energy can be a little bit too high for me. But I'd love to visit a dog. Do you know what I mean? Like, I love having a friend with a dog, but I don't love living with a dog as much. Unless it's a really old dog who just wants to nap and behave like a cat would. And I really love pasta, but half the time, pasta, I can't have it without a nice toasted garlic bread. Or at least like a scuffy imitation of garlic bread. I need it. I can't go without it. I love bread too much. I need baguettes. I need croissant. I need all of them. I need bread. I can't go without bread. Thank you for asking about this.
You can't make this up. You can't make this up. You really can't make this up. You can't make this up. I'm gonna cry. I don't even know this map. I've never been on this map before. What am I supposed to do? I don't know what to do. Okay. Oh my god. I can't handle this. All right, I'm gonna hang with Rosemi Senpai this time.
Oh wait, were you actually imposter again?
Yes,
Yeah.
for the third
God
time in a
damn.
row. I can't handle this.
I can't believe I got double killed.
Oh, that's painful.
Do you have a favorite type of monkey? This is a really, really difficult question. But I think I do. I think of real monkeys, right? Because more than liking real life monkeys, I more so like the idea of a monkey. You know, I love the cartoon monkey. Like just a little brown creature with a tail and big ears. I like that the most. I like the smaller monkeys in general. I also, on the flip side, like bigger monkeys, I really, really, really love spider monkeys. I think that I kind of have a spider monkey build. Do you know what I mean? All right, we're following him. We're gonna watch him do it. We're gonna clear him. I've got no clue. I'm genuinely stumped. I feel like I've usually got at least a passive hunch, but the only thing I've got is Frio right now.
I'm gonna vote for Kate-chan now because I thought it was Claude Senpai. But
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I don't know what to believe anymore. I give up. I throw in the towel. I've got nothing. I got no hunch on anybody anymore.
I don't think
150cc. No teams. Normal items. No comm. All vehicles. 4 races. Sorry I do that every time. I have a friend that does that whenever we play, and it cracks me up so bad. The way the me looks when he explains the rules reminds me of that video of Luigi talking about the stock market. You know what I'm talking about? She sells seashells on the seashore. That's what it feels like. I feel like that usually would describe me, right? Like, I feel like I'm the type that gets kind of overwhelmed by really intensive or competitive games. But I love Splatoon. I find it very, very fun. So I think it's worth a try. Gotta have a Nintendo online membership. Yeah, that is the one caveat. Because it's like online play against other people, or against the like online team play against the computer, you do need an online membership to play. I think it's very worth it though. I think an online membership is very worthwhile if you play even just a couple games on the Switch that use it. How should I draw the debonair this time? I'll draw him with a little hat. All right, hold on. It's a little hard because this camera is actually very small. I don't think you can appreciate just looking at this, how small it is on my end. It's so small. All right, and then I don't know what kind of face to give it. And then your hat will be, I'll give you a little party hat for when it's your birthday. Boop, That's my impression of like the birthday pop, not part, like the blower thing. Did you enjoy the karaoke stream, by the way? Then I also enjoyed Ginga Tetsudo 39 and the Lupin theme as well. Were really fun because they were on the lower side, like to kind of flip the conversation in the opposite direction. I want to do more karaoke. Got so many other ideas. Thank you for all the kind words. You're always too sweet to me. Yeah, vocal rest is everything. Because usually, the main cause of losing your voice is just straight up overusing it. Even when you're sick, a lot of the time the actual cause of losing your voice is just because you're coughing. Or because of the strain of mucus in your throat, you know? You should avoid, one bad habit that I have that I'm still struggling to get rid of, that I think everybody in the entire world has, is clearing your throat. It feels good. It doesn't do good. I know it feels very, very satisfying to just have a good but, yeah, no. But again, all these things I'm saying only really apply if you're trying to protect like a certain singing quality. And I feel like I have to try extra hard as much as I talk. Basement dweller. Well, I don't know. I love the internet. I've found that you can connect with really cool people on the internet that you might not find elsewhere. And it's really cool to bridge that gap and then bring them into your real world. That's what I like to do. It's one of my treasures of this world, that I can meet new people online and then bring them offline. I think this is carrot cake, yeah. Now that I've had a couple bites. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little hasty when it comes to cakes. This is where I lose my patience. Patience is a virtue that I'm very proud to have. But with food, I lose all of it. I take a bite as soon as I see it. And it was very hot, so I didn't quite taste the first couple bites. If you're the type that really gets hard on yourself and has a really perfectionist mindset, I get it. I've been there, and I'm still there with a lot of things. So that can make it really, really difficult to enjoy being an amateur. But I think the experience of being an amateur is honestly really beautiful. And if you really get into it, like into the really nitty-gritty, do you know what the word amateur actually means? Like the literal etymological meaning of the word? Ama means love. So an amateur is somebody who does something purely because they love to do it. And I think that's really, really cool. I remember the first day when we finished everything, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to buy a bunch of their BLT sandwiches and stock my fridge with it, so I just have a fridge full of food. And they were like, Caelix, why would you do that? Just go and get a fresh one every day if you want to have that every day. And I was like, but what if something bad happens and all of the 7-Elevens go on a collective strike specifically to prevent Caelix from getting his BLT sandwich? And obviously that didn't happen. However, something did end up happening that prevented me from going to the store to get my sandwich.
We could try and get that bridge over there. That path seems pretty clear. Like,
Yeah,
you see?
it does. Wait, hold on.
Do you want to do that?
Pointed it for
But
me.
I think we can get there this way.
Pointed it for me. I need to make sure we're on the same page because there are so many bridges here.
Oh, wait, actually, that bridge right here looks easy too. Over here, maybe.
Which bridge are we doing?
But I was like this direction. So,
You
like,
call the shots.
I think the pathway this way might be easier. You see over here?
I think so too.
Yeah.
Aw, man. Oh, I don't know if you guys are on the same page.
But I'll watch you.
I'm okay.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
This is a really tough space to be in.
I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna.
Oh! Oh no! Are you okay?
Oh no.
I saw her turn orange.
Hello.
This is the last level. I thought I wanted to all four of us make it to the end.
Be sure to look at us when we climb so that we can grab
Okay.
again.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay. Nice.
Yo.
Oh.
We have to make a decision fast though because we're gonna get hungry.
Yeah, the hunger is taking your stamina.
Oh,
away.
yeah.
I think we have to
Should
risk the
we-
jump. If I fail, you guys need to find another way, okay?
You guys are like losing stamina.
Go.
Okay, I'll do this. I'll do the same.
Okay, you reached it. You reached it, Seal. You reached it.
Oh my. Oh, let's go. I made it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, wait, no. Go. She can do it. Okay.
I got you. Oh, there it is.
Wait.
Right there.
The more accurate.
Go. Go, so fast. Go.
I am crying.
Why is there a statue up there? You don't know because we haven't reached it yet.
True.
That's true. Oh.
You good?
Yeah.
Good, buddy?
Okay.
Okay.
Yippee! Whoa! A helicopter!
Helicopter!
Yay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Thank you guys for playing peek with me.
There's so many effects. Wait, does this ring a bell? Bing bong. No, I need to. Okay, I'm gonna put a cap on that. I kind of want to do a stream where that's the only thing I'm doing. I just want to do that the whole time. I'm gonna save that for another day. I've noticed that there's like a trend when it comes to like clips, some things, just posting videos online, like on TikTok. Some people will speed it up really fast so that they can get through the video faster because their attention span is that far gone. Where do you stand on that? Do you like that or do you hate it? Are you indifferent about it? It makes the video unwatchable for me. I cannot watch something that's been sped up like that. I can't do it. It loses me so fast. It's too much. Am I talking really fast right now? Can you still understand me if I talk like this? Are you suffering for the consequences of your actions? Have you ever heard of I think my favorite book when I was a kid was actually the original Peter Pan. I was obsessed with that one. And there was it was related to Peter Pan. It was like a prequel series, like for him to become Peter Pan. And I was really, really into them. Peter and the Starcatchers. It was pretty good. I really enjoyed that. I was a big reader when I was in elementary school. I think early elementary school I was already reading at a 12th grade level. I was burning through books. Alright, where are the fish? I'm really bad at fishing, by the way. I always jump the gun. Need you to root for me. Scary. I expected it to bite a little bit. Yes! I caught a sea bass. No, wait. It's at least a C+. We're going to see that message a lot. Look at them. Wow. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, he's an idiot. But he's just like me. I take everything I said back. This is me. The time has come. Would you like to go with our good fire-type Pokemon Fuecoco here? Yeah. Growl. Oh, he's on my arm. Cute! Wait, I didn't screenshot it fast enough! Ah! That's how. Creature. Where? Okay, let's go. How do you practice vocal runs? It's all about accuracy and consistency. So to develop accuracy, you want to practice with a pitch reference. In my case, I learned how to play scales on piano, and I would practice along with that every day. And that's where the consistency comes in, is every day. Just a little every day. Just like 30 minutes a day for the rest of your life will make you a goated professional epic singer. It's all about consistency. Yeah, consistency and accuracy. You want to make sure that you're practicing regularly, and you want to make sure that what you're practicing is actually good for you. The accuracy is important because if you practice something wrong, you'll do it wrong forever. Sometimes in the early stages, it helps to find a coach if you're totally new. That way they can guide you in the right direction and give you the right technique to aim for and correct anything they see that's wrong. Because again, accuracy is important. If you do something wrong, it stays wrong. Yippee! My first cell phone! Do you remember your first cell phone? Have you had your first cell phone? I hope you have. It's a pretty important thing to have. My first cell phone, I was really behind my peers. They all had iPhones, but my first phone was a BlackBerry Pearl, and I was so proud of it. I was so proud of that phone. The phone was so out of date by the time it reached my hands too. I don't think anybody was using it anymore. It was like my treasure. It was my treasure. That was my most precious belonging for the longest time. What college classes did you take? I did a really intense science combo. I went to a special school alongside my regular high school for math, science, and engineering. I didn't do the engineering courses, and I just did bare minimum for the math courses because I didn't like math as much. But I did like university biology and university AMP were the two that I focused on the most. Science guy, I did really like science. I liked science and English. Those were my favorites. Yeah, I ended up doing a lot of that. This is where debonairs live, by the way. The question's been asked time and time again. The Doremin get a cafe. The Zerpins get the basement. The By the Beat, the Lifehouse. Senyan. I actually don't know where Senyan live. I'm a fake Senyan, unfortunately. Where do debonairs live? They live on this planet. I'm the type that reads everything. So that's why it's taken me so long just to get through 3 stories. 2 or 3 of my friends that were playing with me finished all the stories that were available at the time. They finished 2 more than me. With a lot of time to spare. How do you have that much free time? No, see, that's the thing. After giving it so much time, I barely got through the game. I just barely scratched the surface of everything this game has to offer.
I think this is going to start some kind of thing, so we should all be here, all right? And there's ammo right here.
I'm on my way. You guys are in a crisis? I'm on my way.
Wait, are you limping, Caelix? You're both
Sounds like
limping.
a Call of Duty.
I'm balling.
I'm on my way.
Nom, 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 nom. Don't cook, don't cook, don't cook. Oh, come on. Oh, no, I ran out of stamina. I went too fast. It's gonna cook for sure. That's okay, I can still eat them. You ready? Ta-da! Aren't they cute? Aren't they cute? So from left to right, I actually, you may notice, I gave them all actual in-game accessories and items that you can actually wear in these games. We have Frio. I made him an Octoling. I just felt like when it comes to the way that Octoling hair works, right? And so when I thought about how Octoling hair works, I was like, that's Frio. That's Frio's hair. And then for Sable, I felt like with his cute bowl cut, it had to be an Inkling, right? He had to have the same haircut that I use in the game. So I had it fade from his brown color down to pink, and then I put a little splash of blue on it. And then for Zeal, it was the same motive as Frio. I thought out like how the hair would work, and I could see it in my mind. 2 in the front, 2 in the back is how his would work. And then for mine, it was the same as Sable's. I felt like it would be best if it was something I could like cut up into individual pieces. And then for the cosmetics, I just picked in-game items that matched our vibes, colors, and aesthetics. Is it cute? Do you like it? Ah, so nostalgic. Reminds me of the old days. Look at that face. It's just like me, right? I don't know about you, whenever this track is playing, specifically this one from Spring, especially in the part that's about to start playing after this little build up, I start throwing it back sometimes. Like, hold on, dance break, you ready? You ready for the dance break? You know what I mean? It's so banger. Like, I'm throwing it back a little bit. Yeah, get into it. Get into it. I'd like to be the mysterious uncle who is mostly not present, but then appears once in a blue moon with a crazy present. Like a crazy gift that you think of for the rest of your life. That's what I want to be, you know? Like, I want to be totally removed and elusive and mysterious, and then I swoop in with a Nintendo Switch 2. That's what I want to be. Santa Claus. When I have those moments, I just, like, rearrange the furniture in my house. That's what I do instead. When I like, desperately feel like I need to change something in response to, like, mental stress. Like, when I'm in a really bad situation. That's how I deal with it. I burn through my entire house. I clean everything. I scrub every surface. And I move all the furniture. And that fixes it every single time. And then the house is clean. Then I get my fix. And then I walk out of it without regrets. It feels like it's been so much longer than that, in a way. But it also feels like it hasn't been that long. I say this every time. It's basically like broken record phrasing at this point. Like, anytime an anniversary or a time-based milestone drops, you know Caelix is gonna drop in with like it feels like it's been so long, but also not long at all. What's kind of funny is that sometimes I will pick up English words, like British English words, and just use them in my regular vocabulary. And what's funny for me is when I watch other people pick them up. Spoiler alert, I'm about to mention sable again. One of the phrases that I picked up from British people is waffling. This is not a thing American people say, generally. It's not a common word to hear. The word waffling means just talking on about nonsense. Like, you're not really saying anything, but you're talking a lot. Like, waffling on. And I say that, and I said it a lot around him, and at times I said it about him. I'd be like, what is this guy waffling on about? And now he says, oh, I'm just waffling. I'm just waffling, though. Like, he's picked the word up from me, I think. I always love that. I'm like 90% sure he got it from me. Because he never said it before I started using it around him, and now he uses it. I taught him this word. No, I think therapy is a good thing to consider even if you don't actively need it. I think some people kind of seek therapy from friends, and I don't think that's always a good thing to do. I think it is a good thing to talk through things with friends, right? But your friends won't always be equipped to help you process this information in a healthy way. Yeah, I think that friends fall into yes man behavior, which can be nice. It can make you feel supported. It can make you feel grounded in your feelings. But I think there are some feelings that are not very good to ground, personally. I think it's very important to consider where certain feelings are coming from. But that's a can of worms of its own. All right, this time for sure. This is technically the third time, and third time is actually the charm. All right. Slow and steady wins the race. All right. Draw your bow, Caelix. We're gonna snipe him from the shadows. You're safe. Almost there. I'm so nervous about messing it up at the last second again. All right, there's the shrine.
I think you do look.
We need to plan our path.
All right.
Where are we going?
I think we go left side.
I
see.
am
Left side does
gonna
look easier.
use my binoculars to look real close. I have by myself without any outside assistance. I have personally determined that the left side is the best one.
All right, I'm glad we agree.
All right, thanks. Wow, I think that's a great decision. We're gonna follow your direction, Caelix. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Now you have to shoulder the burden of having good direction and stuff.
I think creative compliments like that are super epic. There are some other things that I've heard more recently from you that stick in my mind, but I'm a little shy about that. So I'm gonna keep it to myself. But there are some things that I've read, for example, that I'll remember for a long time, maybe forever. I appreciate that you're always so kind, so nice, so sweet. Hello, Frio. Soon debonairs. Yeah. But honestly, it's hard to articulate because I think some people definitely are kind of like tsundere, right? And that like on stream they'll be like, tomato, boo! I'm gonna throw a brick at you. Tomatoes aren't heavy enough. But then on social media they'll be like, he was so sweet today. But then there are some that are just like sweet around the clock. It's like a clean split there too. The way I've been describing it lately is that half of them want to baby me and treat me like a little baby guy, and like dress me up and take me on a like a walk to the park and have tea together, and then the other half want to tie a cinder block to my ankle and throw me into the ocean. No one said that. I don't want to hear it. I see everything. You don't have to use these words for me to know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. I can read. I can read between the lines. I think we called for about 5 or 6 hours. 5 or 6 hours. And we weren't really doing anything. Some of us had Final Fantasy open. I opened it too, but I didn't play anything. I don't have any duty roulettes to do until I pick another class to level up. I just opened it to follow around Uki, who was exploring a new area. Yeah, we just talked about all kinds of stuff. It was really nice. I'm always happy to hang out with them. It was a really nice call. I love these guys. They're so funny. Hanging out with them can be so funny sometimes. I always try to put myself out there, you know, and be involved in the interaction, but other times I like to just sit back with my popcorn, you know, just observe. It's like a little bump. Hold on, I'll figure this out. This one. Beautiful. Okay. And then for the name, I'll do... Boom. Do you like it? I don't think I'd be very good at scolding people. I think even when people kind of need a good scolding, I tend to take the approach of like, I am more likely to reach this person if I approach them with kindness and patience. I think that in general, it depends on the person. Some people need it, and some situations call for it. But I think in most cases, people are more likely to go along with what you need them to do if you are patient and mild. If they take advantage of my kindness, well, that's what happens. I think some people are like that, and I accept that, and I think it's good to be kind anyway. I think even people that are willing to take advantage of it deserve kindness. There are times where it doesn't work out, but I'll still choose to be kind even then. Secondary goal is to get through it without screaming at all. Or to get through it while screaming a minimal amount. Or are we keeping a scream counter? How many are we at? Out of curiosity. 11 already? We just started. All right, if we get higher than 50 for this whole stream, I'm just gonna be really sad. We're not even halfway on the Grand Prix list, but we're halfway to 50 on the scream counter. I don't want to make it to 50.
No! The finish line is right there. Second overall. And we've reached 51. We've reached 50. Oh. Oh, it feels so bad. I'm tired, Grandpa. I want to do like scary games for Halloween season, but I also would like to do just like spooky but not scary things. You know what I mean? Like things that are themed around autumn and around Halloween, but are not actually just scary games. For example, something I'm really curious about. I went ahead and grabbed it for the first time. I haven't played it yet. But there's a game called Tiny Glade that I'm really interested in trying sometime. I was following the early like devlogs of that game, and I never ended up playing it. Or there's one game that I really love that I'd like to play. A Short Hike would be nice at some point. Lots of games that are on my radar lately that I want to play, and I've been talking a bit recently about how I want to introduce more games into my rotation. So yeah, anything else I'll just keep secret for now. That's something a lot of people misunderstand. Just to clear the air on that, just in case you're confused or in case you ever get confused in the future. A lot of people might consider the anniversary to be the day that you had your very first stream, like the debut stream, in which case it would be the 14th and 15th for us, depending on time zone. But officially speaking, the anniversary is actually the day you were announced officially. So for us, it's actually the 12th. Yeah. It's the 12th. Do you know the reason that popcorn became popular for watching movies? Because I'm pretty sure I've heard that it's because it's like one of the quietest things you can chew among like finger snacks. I think that's one of the reasons it's really popular for theaters. It's like a quiet chew. I guess I related at one point most to the state of mind that Duka has. I think there was a time when I felt invisible, like she does, or like I imagine she does. And seeing her go through all of this and seeing all the parallelism of like human beings being identical to universes, it makes me feel like every individual in some way is really important, you know? And it brings me a sense of comfort to think that like even if I feel really small, I'm still very important and I'm still like a grand creation. Like to exist at all is one of the craziest things you can do. To be born in the first place is one of the most beautiful acts of creation imaginable. So that's what the movie means to me. It means like it means that everybody is important and like we are all just as grand as the universe. Oh no, I don't have any revives left. I can't bring him back. Oh, it's all on Fuecoco. Oh no, he's not strong enough. He's too young. Oh, can I do it? I don't know what to do. All right. Is this the moment of truth? Ah! No! Fuecoco! Yeah, I should have used another snarl if I could have gotten it in. Correct decision. Diglett. My decision is Fuecoco. And then we heal Fuecoco with the super potion. Ah, man, I really wanted to finish it with Fuecoco. Come back. No, come back. I didn't think it would work. I didn't think that would finish it. I'm so dissatisfied. This is not the ending I wanted. Ah! You know what? This is fine. When you drew the sky, how did you draw it? Like when you were a little kid doing crayon drawings. Did you do the sky like this? Right? Just fill up the entire backdrop. I did something, and I did something different than this, and I've never seen another kid that ever did it. And then you'll do like the sun in the corner, right? This is the cliche. You'll do the sun up here.
So this is how I drew it, right? So the kid would be here. You would be here. It's just a little guy, right? From my perspective, the sky was not all around me. When I was a kid, I would draw the sky like this. This is how I would draw it. Because when I was a kid, my understanding was that the sky was up there. You know what I mean? And for the clouds, what do clouds look like at sunset again? I think they'd be more like dark purple, wouldn't they? More like... Ooh, I can pull out the pointillism brush again. Orangey purple. I don't know how to do this. Pinkish? Ooh, pinkish would be really good. Thank you. Like this. Yeah! Yeah! I think for me though, I'd need to like just borrow somebody else's account for a one-off experiment rather than like playing from scratch forever myself. I don't know if I could keep it up. I also feel like the game just very unambiguously is not for me, you know? And I'm okay with that. I think I'm at peace with that. But it could be fun to test it out and peek into somebody else's account. You know what I mean? You know, I love my sandwich adventures. I'm on another sandwich adventure. Now I'm doing this thing where... How do I describe it? I get sliced ham, like deli ham. And what I do is I actually take multiple pieces of it. And then I fold it over. And then I put a slice of... like American cheese on it, and I put that as a sandwich into the air fryer and I toast it for like 6 minutes. Oh my goodness, it is delectable. I gotta maintain some mystery, you know? And I think it's more fun when people can't guess all of them. That way everybody's surprised by something. That's honestly part of why I like doing the encores. I like having like a secret. I like keeping a surprise. But I know that you also like guessing, and it's kind of like a puzzle. And you know, I love puzzles, so I love when other people love puzzles. And it's really fun to like see people bump their heads together to try to figure it out. And I find that it also brings into light other songs that, while I'm not singing them, people should hear about these songs anyway. And I really like that.
It doesn't seem like you have the basic runes. I don't understand why they're missing. There must be some reason.
Everyone wants a piece of the Sheikah slate. That's what I'm saying. They're obsessed. If I were in his position, if I were Link in this game, I'd be putting that in my backpack. Like, I would not be having this on my waist like this. I know it's convenient. People are trying to stop me on the road and hunt me for sport because I wear this. And then the flip side of that, people are obsessed with me and yapping my head off because they want a piece of it. These guys are also good for sneaky elixirs. And I think the main reason for that is that you have to sneak up to catch them. I always thought that was kind of cool. It's like being sneaky without them rewards you with being even sneakier with them. It's also good to collect these because there's a side quest that I think I'm going to need these for at some point. They're also very pretty. Kind of nostalgic. When I was a kid, I used to go out and collect fireflies in like a jar. If you remember the ID photo, do you remember that? I wonder if I still have that, actually. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since that stream, but... I do! Oh my gosh. It's been so long! Do you remember this? Do you remember this? Haha! Oh my gosh! Yeah, this thing right here was actually, it was kind of like vestigial. You like my ID? I love the ID that I got in the end. It's very pretty. I love that it has my colors on it. One of my favorite pieces of oshikatsu ever is when people are like, I went out with another debonair, or like I went to this cafe with a doremin, or you know, I went to the movies with a seinyan. I went to the park with a Zerpin. I love those. Those are my favorites. Absolutely my favorite. Like, I love hearing that people met up and had fun together. It makes me so happy to know that you're like, I don't know, that you're going out and you're doing good stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I care that you live a good life, and I hope that you can have good times and be surrounded by happy people. So it makes me really happy. I realize that my optimism may be a little unusual compared to like the norm for a lot of people these days. I think we've kind of shifted into a culture of passive negativity, but even then, optimism is not universal. You know, you can't be optimistic about everything, and there are going to be times when you're sad, and that's okay too. Sometimes you need to be sad. That's very important. I feel like I have to make that disclaimer more often. It is honestly important to be sad. It's important to feel sadness. That is an essential experience. There will be times that you're sad. There will be times that you're in grief or in pain. But even in times like these, when you decide you're ready to look for it, you will find happiness eventually. You just have to look hard enough or long enough. I believe that so strongly. It's just a matter of when. It's all about taking the time you need to feel what you're currently feeling and then welcoming in tomorrow's feeling. You know what I mean? This is the POV of Caelix finding a cricket. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out over this cricket. Now he wants to go quiet, huh? He knows I'm near. He knows I'm gonna get him. Where is he? Where are you? Do you hear me yelling at you? Come out.
He's still making noises. I'm sick. I'm sick of this freak. I'm sick of this guy. I'm sick of him. You hear me? I'm sick. I'm sick. I can't stand this guy.
You can't hide from me, Trudy. I'll find you. New name. His name's Trudy. I've decided. His name's Trudy. He'll be remembered as Trudy the Infiltrator. We've been at this for a while, and that cricket is still singing his song, by the way. I still hear him. I don't know if you can hear him, but I can. And he's driving me crazy. Oh, it's a skeleton. Oh, but I found archwood. That's what I need anyway. Oh yeah. They didn't even mean to, but they reminded me about the wood. Okay, hold on. I think I'm going to do what I said I wouldn't do. I think it would be good to have one crafting table that I'm just carrying around, to be honest. I can just break it whenever I use it. Okay. I'm scared to go down here. At least I can get back up really easily through the water. Yeah, no, there's nothing of interest. Wait, what are these? I don't know what anything is because I never mine. Zinc. Zinc and iron. Iron's good. Iron's always good to have. Oh, I don't have a pickaxe. Well, that's awkward. I don't have the things to make a pickaxe either. I'll have to come back down.
Now it's, you know, I can go into a collab with you guys especially, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be piece of cake, easy, fine. I don't even have to worry, you know? Barely gonna have to think about like what to say or how to like, you know, handle things, you know? It's like, we really... Like, yeah, exactly.
There's less pressure to, like, I guess, keep up any appearances that you might keep up with someone you've only recently met. Yeah, I like that.
In that vein, like maybe the worry of tiptoeing, right? Like not knowing each other as well enough to like you like them, but you never know what the limit is or that kind of thing, right?
I hate prevaricating, like beating around the bush. I hate it. Yeah. And I hate that you have to do it with new people. So frankly, the moment I felt that I could speak truly honestly about anything, that was a tremendous win for the Caelix fandom. Oh my gosh, I'm lost. I'm stuck in this place. I keep getting separated. Oh, he's down that way. I'll loop around. Oh, that's awkward.
Calvin?
I found you. Okay. I got lost there.
Oh, you're here. Okay.
It takes me about 3 times as long to make those bridges because I think my steed is a little too short.
Wait, he took 15 coins from me, but he only took 3 from you?
No, he took everything I had, Safel. He took 7 from me.
He has 0.
I've got none.
I've got 0.
We're about to
Look,
get-
if you'll look at my coin count, it's a big fat goose egg is what it is. There's nothing there. My pocket, if you open my wallet, it would go and sawdust would fly out. I'm broke.
Any tips to get over nervousness? Make it absolutely necessary to do it even though you're nervous. I don't think you can really just get over nervousness. I'll make that very clear. I'm going to be nervous right up until I'm doing it, and maybe even while I'm doing it. You can't just make nervousness go away. I don't think that's possible. There are ways to like calm your nerves a little bit, like breathing exercises, things like that. Any strategy that you might find for dealing with anxiety. However, that does not cure nervousness. My hack and my advice is to just make yourself do it anyway, even if you're nervous. Like, do it nervous. You know what I mean? If you're scared, do it scared. You can still do it. You know what I mean? Do not let nervousness control you. That's how I feel. So I'm not gonna let nervousness prevent me from having fun with my friends and with potentially some new friends. It's okay sometimes if you let that nervousness show, depending on what space you're in. Sometimes you have to kind of pretend you're not nervous. It can be like an acting exercise, which is also pretty fun. So what color do I want for that one? By the beat could be nice. I could do like a... Ooh, okay, in that case, hold on. New idea just dropped. So let's try a red, but make it a little bit less saturated. Make it more like red here. Blue, but not super saturated. Let's do a blue. Like so. That is such a sable blue, pink, purple gradient, isn't it? Pure green over here. Get a little bit less green. Get a little bit closer to white. Like so. Lastly, I need yellow. Slightly less yellow. Okay, hold on. Let's have a look at that from afar. Alright, you're venturing outside of the village. You stumble upon these ruins. Follow the path up. You see a tower in the distance. Oh, what's that? There's a light. A collection of lights. Oh! I wonder if this means something. Okay, guess it means nothing. Hahaha. Yay.
Are we sure we're going to be able to do this in the next like 15 minutes?
Let's see. If we're at turn 13 of 20... well, we'll have to
I don't
move.
think
We'll have
so.
to move really quickly.
We'll see. Yeah,
Just no more
Yeah,
stalling on
we-
any turns or anything.
we'll lock in.
We might drag on a little bit over. But we,
It's all good.
in the worst case scenario, I think we can get on without the full 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
As long as there's something close to it. No, I don't think I'm that picky. I think I eat a lot of stuff. I'll try anything once. If I've already determined that I hate it, which is the case for about 3 foods in the entire world, then I'll probably avoid it then. But I could still eat a lot of those things. Some of them not so much, but I just consider it a debuff. I think having an open mind gives you a better life. There's a lot of stuff you'll miss out on if you're too restrictive in the things you eat or the people you'll talk to or the things that you'll talk about, you know? Maybe that's just me though. Sometimes it can be very, very difficult to break out of that. Some people never do. That's okay, as long as you're as long as you're getting the right nutrition. Yeah. It's a tough life. Lots of yummy, yummy things out there though. Lately, when it comes to cooking chicken, what I've been doing is I've been making a bunch of chicken breast also ahead of time, similar to like pre-chopping my vegetables. I just make a bunch of it, and then I put that in a little pot for like the next few days of meals, and then I distribute that into different things. I like to have it with broccoli. I like to have it on sandwiches, especially. I love grilling chicken and putting it on a sandwich. That's always really good. I'm a big fan of the sandwich. It's one of my go-tos for most things. I was just say, I do not consider myself to be a very good cook. I've got a lot left to learn and a lot of meals that I've never even tried to cook. Some categories entirely. Some entire categories of meals that I've never attempted. However, I think cooking for yourself is very rewarding. And I think as an adult, it's a very important skill to have. Everybody is so cool. Truly, every single person I discover naturally in this game and like every single thing I witness, it just makes me smile. I'm so happy that this event is happening. I'm just on cloud 9. So fun. I do hope you don't mind that it's so much Minecraft for me. You love it? I'm glad. Yeah, I'm really glad I got over my nervousness. I was really scared to join and I almost talked myself out of it. I think I can be very optimistic and I can push myself to do things I'm nervous about, but the calyx inside of me, like the guy in my brain that forms my thoughts and like anticipates things, I guess, he can be a nervous worry where the guy inside my brain, he can be very needlessly worried about some things. So I'm glad that I got over that, and I'm glad that I am participating. I'm really, 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 really enjoying it. Harost! Hehe. My boots! I did not need those goofy slime boots anymore. Look at me! I'm at 545! I'm king of magic! Okay, I gotta go.
I can tell, Calvin, this spell comes not from malice. It is given form by your pure heart. That is a rare gift.
Thank you
Well
for the
done.
privilege. I could not have done any of this without you. I'll be off now. Thank you again.
Very well.
I won't waste any of your time, I imagine. I can hear the fatigue in your voice. I imagine your time is very valuable.
Quite. Calvin, what did you need?
I'll cut to the chase. I seek anything you can tell me of how we might bring down El, or Lament, as you say he goes by now. Vitruvius may seem an enemy of the people, but in truth, we have exactly one target, and it is Lament. We wish to see him to his end by any means necessary. See, I wonder if there's anybody that's willing to fight the Wither. Maybe I should speak to Sir Yuta. Or maybe I should just go straight to the Nether myself for now to get the things I need to summon the Wither. I couldn't do it now if I had to. I keep forgetting though, I have to... I just heard a voice. Oh, speak of the devil. So this is the car that I mentioned. Got everything we need here. Got the makings of a beautiful ride. Something to note is that the wheels have little arrows on them that indicate the direction. We want to make sure that they're pointing the same way, otherwise the car will not function properly. That is not what I wanted. Not correct. Okay. Oh, though a very important thing that I failed to consider. I do not have in my possession a steering device. Well, I could just try. I could just like try it without. I wonder if that would work. I wouldn't be able to steer it, but you know what? Let's see. Let's see how that works out for us. Maybe I can just go over anyway. You know what? This works just fine. Wait, the wheel is under? Wait, is there a wheel there? On the other side? It's upside down. That's so embarrassing. Oh god. New island pleaser. New island pleaser. A new island please. I wanna go to an island.
I wanna go to a new island. I'm currently on an island, but I need something new. I need something new. I was just like yapping off the top of my head when I did that, but somebody putting it to piano made it stick in my mind, and now I remember it more or less. That could be the theme song for the first Animal Crossing stream we did. I took my shoes off to swim, and now I can't swim because I got a wasp sting. Okay, hold on. What am I looking for? Wasp nest. Okay, where's my medicine? Oh, I need weeds. Duh. I always forget that part. Let's get 3 weeds from nearby. I mean herbs. Hello.
Kaeri nasai mase. Go sama. Welcome, Master Calvin.
Oh.
We're open for special customers such as yourself. Please, this way.
Oh, you're far too kind. You're far too kind.
Please take a seat. Meowster.
Oh.
Okay, so we offer 3 different items from our menu, Meowster. We have an omelet and we have pie.
By chance, can I have anything written on the omelet?
Of course. Let me put this down for you, Meowster. Okay, so we're gonna do a few different things to make this experience an unforgettable experience, okay? Number 1, before we write what is on the omelet, we're going to say the magic words together. Are you ready? Oishikunare, oishikunare, moe moe kyun.
Oh my.
You have to repeat after me, Master, or you're not allowed to eat.
Oh, okay, okay. Oishikunare, oishikunare, moe moe kyun.
All right, now let me write a little ketchup heart on there for you. There. Yeah. All right.
Oh
Enjoy.
my. I stretch in the morning and I stretch at night. But I learned that there's a... Because if I'm not actively thinking about it, I actually form a bit of a neck hump sometimes. I like lean my head a little forward if I'm not conscious of it, specifically around other people. And I've learned that there's a way to make that less of a subconscious habit. So I've introduced that into my stretch routine, and I've been doing that more lately. It's this exercise where, in order to improve mobility on the upper area of your spinal cord leading into your neck, you kind of lay face down almost like that orientation on the edge of your bed with your shoulders touching the edge of the bed, right? So your head dangles off the bed and you slowly tilt it up. So that, like, feel it in the base of your neck on the back. You turn to the left, you turn to the right, then you go back down, and then you do that again. Better for your posture. Okay. Is there any other like settings that I should set up, or maybe we should look at the credits? Do I have to like? Maybe we could go back and talk again. Maybe we could just talk instead. Do we have to play? Like, we looked at the menu and that was pretty spooky. I feel kind of fulfilled, you know. I feel like we've accomplished a lot today. And I can't do it. Okay. Oh, I get to write my name. Oh, that's so cute. Should I do like my... Oh wait, hold on. A little rough. Okay. Maybe if I spend the whole time perfecting my autograph, I won't have to enter the game. What do you think? Why can't I? Okay. I want to do that like line right there. I'm not stalling. You think I'm stalling? You think I'm stalling? Now, I wish I could erase. Okay, hold on. I promise I'm not stalling. I actually just wanted to look cute. Because that's gonna be my shining trophy when this is over. Okay, just keep it simple. No need to go into the details. Just bare essentials. That's good enough. I think I mentioned recently that I kind of struggle with soup if I do it by myself. I usually need somebody there with me to help me get it ready because I forget about it. So I'd love your help. Or like if you have anything you'd like to bring. Or maybe something more realistic than a soup would be like a potluck. I'd love a potluck. Oh, I love a good potluck. What kind of soup do I like? It's a cliche, but I'm a big fan of chicken noodle. It's a very nostalgic soup for me. And I think I mentioned this. I like to have it with peanut butter in it. Either directly in the soup or in the form of like a peanut butter sandwich that I have and dip into the soup. That's how I like to have it. It's a nice house. It is, all things considered, this is a very nice house, and I don't know the way out. I'm lost. Which door did I just close? I don't know where I was standing. Wait, is that where I came from? The door's closed. Can I knock it out? Wait, I don't know where that was. I'm lost. Yep, I'm here to announce it. That several months supply that we projected would last me until October has officially lasted me until October the 2nd. I've had no throat coat in 3 days. I ran out. I just ordered another stock. Feels like you ordered the throat coat yesterday. Try April. Or I think it was May. Maybe it was May. It was either April or May that I ordered all that throat coat. Because that was like the first thing I got with my first check from this new gig that we've been working this whole time. As bouncer at By the Beat. That was the first thing I purchased, was a bunch of throat coat and throat syrup. Yeah, it was my first check. I actually expected it would not last this long. I expected that it would run out faster. Because I drink a lot of tea. Like, I'm having minimum 1 a day, average 3 a day. Sometimes 5 a day. I think he was an 1800s poet. Yeah, he's one of my favorite writers. More than his poetry, though, I love his short stories. I think I've named it before. I think The Mask of the Red Death is one of my favorite pieces of writing ever. I just thought it was such an interesting use of scenery to tell, or rather, I guess, to set up a chain of events. It's a big cliche in like people that criticize academic literature. Be like, the curtain was blue, it means nothing. And in this case, you could argue and talk circles around symbolism in all the rooms that he describes in that story all day. But it serves a purpose other than symbolism. Alright, we'll plant this. I got a chair! For free! I would love to have more room on the porch. I wish this porch was 2 tiles wide. So I could put a little table there. That'd be nice. My chair doesn't match. Okay, well, this matches better, so I'm just gonna put my original chair that I bought away. Now my chair matches my table. Free chair. I think it's okay to be picky about food, but if you're gonna be picky, you have to be prepared to cook for yourself, is one of my other beliefs. And I say this as like a reformed picky eater. I feel like if someone's gonna go to the trouble of cooking for you, which is very tedious, it takes a lot of work, and there's a lot of love that goes into that too, like doing it by choice. If you're the type that will be on the receiving end of something like that and will like stick your nose up at it, that's another ick of mine. I don't like, it's not that I dislike, but I don't particularly like people that take advantage of that kind of thing, or like take it for granted. Especially something as like sacred and important as food. Food is justice. Yeah, kind of ungrateful is a good way to put it. I don't know. That goes for all kinds of things though. Like, it doesn't have to just be food. It could be like if someone works hard to clean up after you, or to work to do something for you, anything like that.
if it's the type of person that sees that and knows that it's being done for them but expects it for them, that's where I start to get the ick. Pragmatism is one of my favorite words to use. It's important to have a sense of pragmatism, like think practically, how likely am I to actually experience this right now? How much of this is an actual experience versus something I'm just looking for and finding because I'm looking for it, rather than because it's actually there. I think it's a valuable skill for everybody to have, especially in the modern age where there's so much information available to us and so much information just fed to us, you know what I mean? I think it is very easy to scare and convince someone that something is going on in their body or in their mind when there's actually nothing. Yeah, knowledge is power, but knowledge is also sometimes weakness. I think it's important to be able to handle knowledge responsibly. Knowledge is our sword. It is how we handle the sword that matters, right? You can use a sword for good, and you can also use it for so much bad. You can do some devastating things with it, both to yourself and to others. Gotta be careful. Gotta be mindful. Gotta be wise. And unfortunately, a lot of that comes with making mistakes. Sometimes you just have to make the mistake to figure it out. But that's humanity. I want to eat it so bad. What flavor is this, do you think? Is it sour? It's green around it. But I can't remember if they're all green or not. Sour, Yay! I hate sour things though. Of all the flavor profiles, sour is my least favorite. It has to be used in a very specific way for me to like it. I love sweet and sour, but I don't really like sour by itself very much. Bitter or spicy more? I like them equally. Depends on context. For bitter, I tend to like it more in my desserts, like bittersweet. Or just plain bitter for like some drinks, like coffee. Love that. Crepes. These are crepes. These are not ice cream. Oh, I want these so bad. These look so yummy. I'm desperate for some chocolate right now. I might as well just buy a chocolate crepe. Yummy food. Nom 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 nom. I'm so hungry for dessert. I know I just ate, but like I've always had a really bad sweet tooth, to be honest with you. I can always have desserts. I actually have a self-control problem. A mental hack for me is to convince myself that I'm not going to do the whole thing. I decide before I start, like, okay, I'm only going to do the first 5%. I'm only going to do that much, the smallest part. That's all I'm going to do. And then once I get to the 5% mark, I don't even realize it. I'm on my way to 10%, and then I just keep going. You know? It's just like, it's kind of psyching yourself into thinking that you're not doing as much as you're going to do. And then you do the whole thing. That makes it easier to like ease the pressure of beginning a task, I think. Even in really ridiculous settings, right? Like there are sometimes, especially with physical, real life chores like laundry and dishes. So like if I have to do a full load of dishes, what I'll convince myself is, okay, Kaelix, you walk up to the sink, you're just going to do 3 dishes. You're only going to wash 3. Doesn't even have to be big ones. Just wash 3 cups. That's it. Easy. And then by the 3rd cup, I'm ready to do more, you know? It really helps. At least for me. I realize that's probably not a one-size-fits-all. That might not work for everybody, but that is what has, that is what's gotten me the furthest when I struggle with, like, executive function. Like, getting the task started.
Wait,
there's so many of them. Oh, she closed the door. Oh my god. Alright, you should be good. There we go.
I closed the door, sorry.
And she opens doors. Oh my gosh.
What?
This one's stuck on the screaming motion also.
How is she? I need to go there.
Wrong.
Try again.
Drop my items. Oh my god, this bitch won't ever. Who's closing the door? Yo, bitch, stop closing the door. I swear to God.
Oh. Wait. Wait.
Why is it so
Wait.
laggy?
Can we get it? Wait. Wait.
Can I go behind her?
Oh!
I found it.
Okay, I've got them both in my sight.
I really need.
I was trying to see if I could get her to you without you
Why
noticing.
would you do that? Yeah, this is my job. I've got them all. I've locked them all.
You're doing great.
I'm
You're
holding
doing
them in
really
checkmate.
good.
I had a funny dream last night, but I don't remember what it was about. I just remember waking up and thinking, oh, they're gonna love this. When I tell them about it, it's gone. It's gone. I could not tell you the first thing. Whoa! Whoa! Was that one on purpose?
Yeah.
You're sick. What the heck? Believe it or not, I feel like I've come to become the kind of person who's more sociable and more open, but there was a time when I was like super avoidant in the past. Social skills tips. Sometimes it doesn't. Here's the thing. This is where I know for a fact it's not one size fits all. Sometimes what one person needs is to listen rather than speak. Sometimes other people need to speak rather than listen. I couldn't tell you anything that would work for everybody other than to embrace the fact that things might go differently than you expect, I guess, is my best advice. Accept that it might go well. It might go poorly too. It's important to take both things in stride. That's what I think. It is better to do something and regret doing it than to like talk yourself out of it and regret not doing it. That's how I feel. Even if things turn out poorly. There are obviously exceptions to this, but when it comes to social stuff, it's always best to go with your gut. That's how I feel. Or I guess maybe not go with your gut. I guess give it the benefit of the doubt is a better way to put it. Yeah, I feel like if I hadn't picked up that kind of thinking, I'd be a very lonely person. So that is my best recommendation. Life hack. Thinking emoji, thinking emoji, thinking emoji. I could expand the commercial area to be, instead of like just this right here, to be more like all of this whole area. I was kind of planning for this much of it to be more like housing, but in more of a suburban type way, because all the other housing is going to be very rural and forested, just like sparse and spread out. But I don't know. But it could be cute, like symmetry as well, to have the tailors on one side and then like the general store here on the other side. I don't know.
You like my accent? Did you like my accent?
Vowels are a little hard. My problem with English in general is that I almost do like some weird muddled fusion of English, when actually English accents are super distinct and different from each other based on what area you're from. Like even within the same city, like even within London, you'll find different accents. I'd love to learn a distinct English accent at some point though, like an actual English accent that somebody might have. Because my English accent is more like Hollywood English accent, which is usually not actually English people, but rather just like what Americans think an English accent sounds like. I'd love to at least learn like a neutral British accent. One that isn't super posh. That'd be kind of nice. How many debonairs would it take to reach you stacked on each other at eye level? I wonder, actually. I think I could figure that out. So we can figure it out using this as a scale, right? All right, I can... Okay. And just like that, one at a time. How many will it take? Oh, we're getting there. Okay. Is it exact? I'd say that's pretty fair, right? I'll give you that. You'd need a little bit more, but we'll call that even. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 debonairs tall. On average. On average, that is how many it would take. But again, size is variable. It's not constant. You may encounter taller debonairs in the future. Thank you for this hypothetical. Very important information. Very important science that we're doing here. Any weird food combos you love? I've named this one before. Peanut butter sandwiches dipped into chicken noodle soup. I love it. Peanut butter sandwiches go so well with the broth. Peanut butter goes well in the broth as well. Sometimes I'll just spoon in some peanut butter when I'm making it. Really, really yummy. You should try it before you shame it. Next one, I'll yield is actually pretty bad, but it just brings me comfort because that's just how I ate it when I was a kid. Macaroni and cheese with ketchup on the side. Yup. I don't think it's good to mix ketchup into it, to be clear. I think that'd be kind of gross. That'd be very gross to me. But I sometimes like to like I'll have really hot mac and cheese for the main portion of the plate, and then I'll have a tiny little pile of ketchup, just a little piece of ketchup, and I'll fork. I'll get some mac and cheese on my fork. I'll string it up together, and then I'll get a tiny little dip of ketchup, just a little dip. It's nice. Is that normal? Really? Do people do that? Everyone who's ever seen me do this has shamed me for it forever. They flame me till they're gone. You really see it with ketchup? It's good though. I like it. I'm not exercising. I'm just barely getting my stretches in. I'm in the worst shape ever. I gotta lock back in that way. I gotta get back on my routine. I made a feeble attempt at getting back into it. I was like, nope, not better yet. Before I got sick, I was slacking a lot too. In the time of like VCraft, I was not on my regular routine for exercise then either. And I was just getting back into exercising then. So I'm in the worst shape I've been for a while. I've been slacking off. I'm a flop bouncer right now. Yeah, I will. That's very, it's important to me. So I love horror movies. I think they're great. And I don't get scared watching them. I enjoy it. I love it. It's one of my favorite categories of film. I love horror films. I just get scared playing video games. When it's a movie, it's like, okay, this is happening to Paul, the novelist, and not Caelix, the viewer. I'm in no danger whatsoever, and there's no switches flipping in my brain. I think Carrie is one of Stephen King's most prolific works. I think it's one of the most iconic horror stories ever, one of the most iconic horror films ever, and I think it's well made, but it's done in such a way that negates the entire message and purpose. In the story Carrie, we follow a girl who is kind of ostracized by her peers in school. She's othered by her classmates. She's seen as kind of like a weird girl, you know, a wacky, strange girl. And she's bullied and you know, pushed out because of it. And this comes to a head at a very important time for her after she's had like the briefest taste of being accepted. The part of it that makes it like a true horror story isn't anything that happens as far as like the scary activities go. It is that the students of her school are the monster of this horror story. And the scary part of it is supposed to be that you have been them at some point. You're supposed to see in Carrie somebody that you went to school with. I got a new toy. I need you to know that when I set this up, it was like 60. And it stayed at around 60. I don't know what just happened. What's going on? It's getting higher. Oh no! Oh no! It was at 60 10 minutes ago. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm nervous. What? What? What's going on? It's so high. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have some tea. Ducky ducky, ducky ducky. Excited to see you. Maybe. I'll go ahead and hide this now. Its novelty is already worn off, but yeah, I wanted to show you that I got that and I set that up. So maybe we'll use it another time. Now we're talking. I love fashion like this. This is what I love. I love like the collared shirt sweater combos. That's what I get really into. When it comes to coordinating my outfits, I have like 3 to 5 collared shirts that I'll wear regularly in a few different colors. And then I've just got a bunch of sweaters and vests, like sweaters and sweater vests, and a couple blazers as well. This is my shop. This is for me. Oh, and a hat. I love hats like these. Maybe I'll grab one of these. Oh my gosh, I just want to give this store all my money. So I was going to say, it's probably between these two. This is a palette I personally really like. This would match ghost-type Pokemon. So I think I'll grab this one for now. I don't know how to read French properly. I learned how to read it briefly so that I could sing in French for a couple classical pieces in the past when I was a classical student, but I don't actually remember much, and I didn't learn everything back when I did study what I did. It was very brief. It was just like bare essentials crash course. The Eternal Z. Stop making me say French things. I can't pronounce French. I'm about to like study the entire French phonetic inventory just so that like I can do this as homework before the next Pokemon stream. I'm about to just learn the entire French phonetic inventory from scratch. I'm a bit of a workaholic. Whatever like things I'm supposed to be doing, I kind of make those my personality and my life if I'm not careful. And it's very easy for me to do that right now because I really, really enjoy my work. You know, I enjoy the stuff that we do, and I enjoy the stuff that I'm hoping to do in the future and stuff like that. But the stress actually kind of got to me kind of recently. It caught up to me. So more recently, I've been taking more time to just write for myself because I actually really love writing. I'm probably not going to share much or any of my writing with you anytime soon, or maybe ever. Just because for me, writing is a very personal thing. But yeah, I've been writing a short story recently, and that's been pretty fun. And I find that poetry is really fun with exploring really heavy ideas because, you know, it's one thing when you just write what you're thinking. It's another thing when you have to articulate what you're thinking in something short or simplified, condensed, you know? Or when you have to describe what you're experiencing or feeling through symbols. I think that having that setting, I guess, like having that medium to convey what you're feeling, it almost makes it easier for me than if I just tried to write what I'm thinking or feeling in words. That's why I really enjoy it. Oh, I'm so excited. It's getting cold, which means I have an excuse to talk about drinking hot chocolate. I get Swiss Miss and drink it year round, just to be clear, but I feel like I can't mention that I'm drinking it unless it's winter. I also really love abuelita, but I'm not always down to make a full pot of it is my problem. Ooh, though, if you love the taste of abuelita hot chocolate, but you don't want to make a full pot, one hack of mine is to take any other hot chocolate that you make by the cup and add cinnamon sugar. I can't name any brands in particular to recommend for it, but you know, like when they make the pre-mixed cinnamon and sugar in the little container, if you add that to a regular cup of hot chocolate, it will have a very similar flavor profile and like feel to it as abuelita's hot chocolate, which I really, really like. Am I ready to work my shift as security? I guess this is my job. That one can be locked too. I kind of want to go back to my office. I'm really nervous. It's gone pretty great so far, but that makes me feel better. I wish I could bring that with me. Okay. I can't keep stalling. I don't like this job. I don't want to work here anymore. There are better ways for me to put bread on the table. Let's do it spatially. Excuse me, anybody in here? I should not be made to work under these circumstances. I should be allowed to go home. All right, there's another one. I'm doing like 7 jobs in one, just to be clear. They better give me a raise. I have more than earned it. Ugh. I'm gonna get a raise and I'm gonna leave. I cannot work here anymore. This is ridiculous. I'm not doing my job anymore. We're going straight down. I quit. I resign. Lock the room for... I have to do my job. Chocolate is my favorite. I love any day that I can get chocolate. When I was a little kid, I liked chocolate covered nougat. Was my favorite. And by extension, I liked chocolate nougat caramel as well. Those were my favorite, I think, when I was younger. If I went trick-or-treating today... Ooh, there's like dark chocolate variants of that I really like. Because I'm more of a dark chocolate guy than a milk chocolate guy. It's complicated. If I'm gonna have one piece of chocolate, I think I usually prefer dark chocolate. Or no, I prefer milk chocolate if it's just one. But if it's dark chocolate, I can have 3. Oh my god, if you gave me a bag of dark chocolate covered raisins, that would be the end of my life. I'd never have a regular meal again. Because like I said, I prefer milk chocolate for flavor profile, but I also really, really love dark chocolate, and I can eat it without limitations. I have to set an actual, like, imposed limit on myself to stop having dark chocolate, because I don't get the recoil of the sweet. It's not too sweet, so I can handle it. If it was dark chocolate covered raisin, I'd be shoveling it in by the fistful every meal. I'll have to try that. Okay. Loafers. Now we're talking. I need loafers. Do I want to open it up to white in the end and get the white loafers maybe? And do like a white, black, and purple outfit? Because then I could get the white chino shorts from that one store that had them. I don't know. My goal is to gradually accumulate pieces that feel like chandelure. I grabbed this sweater and shirt set before for my temporary outfit, so it's not for the final fit. In fact, I may switch to the t-shirt in the meantime while I'm figuring that out. But it's so tough. I'm so indecisive. There's so many details to consider. That looks nice, and that looks like me too, is the thing. More than it being like me fitting the role of a ghost type trainer, it feels like me. Hold on, we might have to... I'm spending so much money because I can't decide what I want. Everything I see makes me consider a new direction. There are so many different things you can do. It's too much to choose from. I can't handle choice. When I was on my trip to get my PC in the summer, I actually visited a friend who knows a thing or two about collecting Pokemon cards. And he was able to get me... it's a really popular one of Sinomama's. It was the card of Lily and Rabambi. So now I have one of Sinomama's cards physically. It's the first Pokemon card I've ever gone out of my way to collect. Because I was always more in touch with the games than the anime, so I never collected the cards. So it made me happy to have that. Now I have one of Sinomama's cards.
I'm so excited.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love this game so much. I'm so happy that we're playing it today.
Well, I've never heard of it until you brought it up, so I'm excited to play it.
Me neither.
But first, how are you guys feeling? How are you doing today? Is everybody good?
I'm tired.
Oh.
I'm alive.
Oh.
I'm okay.
Okay.
It's interesting. It's fun. I'd be down to try and do story mode at some point.
You would?
Yeah, I would be down to play again.
Yeah.
I'll give you guys some time to recover, and then I'll make you play it again.
Yeah.
It would be fun to like play like an off collab, have just like an entire day, and just like gathering around the TV with like pizza and food and like snacks.
Oh,
yeah.
I might cry. I might actually cry. Like for one, just for the joy of that kind of situation. I'd like that with any game, but also just because that would remind me so much of when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I love doing like pizza bites. What I do is I take roll dough, like croissant dough. It comes in these little pre-made dough in these little cans. You peel the
2 and 7's
can,
really
you
good.
pop it.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna
get
check
croissant
2 and 9.
dough, and then I
I
fill
found a
that
paper. It
with
was
cheese
What's
It
it
was a
say?
blank paper.
and pepperoni,
Okay, so it's
and then I
Pokemon
bake it.
space.
and then I
Oh,
dip
full
it
space.
into marinara sauce.
Nothing
Pokemon
here?
space.
Okay,
All right.
Dead end. Okay.
Nothing here.
It's
Same
really
as-
good. I actually consider myself to be a very punctual person, despite my weaknesses and despite my struggles with time. I consider myself to be punctual. Like if I know something is going to be at a certain time, I'm getting ready hours early, 3 or 4 hours early sometimes if it's serious enough. I'm sitting and waiting minimum 30 minutes early, usually an hour early. I like it is extreme, the extent to which I will be early for something so that I'm ready on time. At least here in America, here in the United States, because it's different in other countries, I think. Here in the United States, if people say the party starts at 6 p.m., what that means is we are going to start setting up the party at 6 p.m. Please do not show up until at least 7:30. Ideally closer to 8 p.m. is when you should show up because this party will go all night. Do not show up right on time. Unless you want to help us set up, I guess. It's like it's an awkward, weird, uncomfortable thing to show up on time in the United States for a party. Most of the time. Some people are different. I personally, if I say it's at 6 p.m., I want you there at 5:50 at least. More like 5:30. I want you there early if I say something starts at 6. Because if you're right on time, you're late. Yeah, that's something I had to learn the hard way for the few parties that I went to. Favorite cartoon theme song? Ooh! That's a really good question. I actually have an answer for sure, but I'm trying to remember what it is. Fairly Odd Parents theme, that's a really good one. That's one to list. That is one for the books. The Fairly Odd Parents theme. That's a really good theme song. That is a really, really good one. Bum, ba, ba, da, ba, ba, da. Like right away with the big jazz brass band coming through. Bum, ba, ba, da, ba, ba, da. Beautiful beginning. And then we get the intro, we get the lore, just in case you're new to the show. You know, just in case you haven't seen a single episode before, and this is your first time watching, you get all the pretext you need. Timmy was an average kid. Got the snaps? Dun, 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 ba, ba, da. It's so good. It's such a good theme song. It does everything a theme song needs to do. It does everything music aspires to be. Sorry, I got a little emotional. I genuinely started tearing up for a second. I don't know why. I'm not even that into it, but I love it. I think it's great. That's a good theme song. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh
Wait,
my gosh.
he's actually crazy.
Oh my gosh. Wait.
I can't believe what I just saw.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, he's actually okay.
It's all you. I back up a bit more.
I need you to really. I need you to have hope for me, okay?
I need you to back up. I need you to flip around and go back to the very beginning of this area, and I need you to build up as much momentum as you can, because I don't think that's enough.
Happening. I don't think that's happening.
Okay,
I think,
beautiful, beautiful. Okay.
Okay.
No! Maybe that was too much.
Guys, I think it was a good stream. I think it's a good one.
Doublade is really cool and really cute, but we when it's Hone Edge, look, his eye matches my eyes, and also his eye matches my little bracelet. He matches my bracelet. They look the same, you see? It's such a perfect fit. We match so well, and I love when a trainer looks like their Pokemon, and I cannot get rid of my bracelet. I want to so badly because it doesn't match my outfit. But if it matches my Pokemon, I don't feel as bad about it being there. It kind of feels immersive. I kind of want to keep him as Hone Edge forever. But I don't know. Because 2 swords, way better than 1. For sure. 2 swords would always be better than 1. Yeah, the stream title literally, right? Like, you know what's better than 1 sword? The implication is 2 swords, but the answer could be Haunted Sword. 1 haunted sword. That could be the actual answer. I haven't decided yet because I just love him so much. He's so cute. Do we have any super effective against Riolu? Psycho cut. Get him! Get him, get him, get him! Nice! Alright, what else? What else? What's it gonna be? I'll show you! Shadow Snake! Speedrun! Flawless victory! Okay, oh, I need to use more. I need to use one more. It'd be really cool if I could find something that's weak to electric, because so then I could sneak up and get it like 2 birds, 1 stone with it.
Where's my invitation? What the heck?
No,
Crazy.
we just happened to
me.
schedule it at the
just- you
same
just hate
time
me.
today. No, you just
No.
to be invited, you had to coincidentally schedule it at the same time as
To
us.
be
But you're
invited, you had to like me, but you hate me.
no, it's not true. It's not true. You can join if you want. You can join if you want. I'd love to have you.
No, it's okay. I'm existentially hurt now, and I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna spend the next 24 hours just crying tears, and then hydrating and crying tears, and then hydrating more, and then crying more tears. You know. Apparently, not my best buddies, because they're playing Animal Crossing without me.
Do you want to play Animal Crossing?
No, it's okay. I have work, so.
Why are you causing such a scene if you can't even play? Come on. What the heck? One option, like I said, all of this has been raised to the 2nd level. The whole island is raised to the 2nd level. The river is also on the 2nd level, so it looks normal. That's option 1. Option 2, however, everything is raised to the 2nd level, except the river is on the 1st level, just like down here. So instead of having a waterfall here, the river continues on its natural structure on the 1st level, and the ground is raised around it, which looks really, really cool. Downsides. You cannot build a bridge over that kind of river. I think what I would do is I'd have to make a land bridge and maybe come up with like a design for the ground to make it look like a bridge. But it would look really, really cool. Oh, first option? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think option 1 is the way. Normally I would do a poll, but sometimes I just need to say it out loud so I know how ridiculous I sound. That's actually the best way to prevent myself from making a stupid decision sometimes, is to just discuss it out loud with someone else. Like, discussing it out loud by myself is one thing, but if I share the stupidest idea ever, if I share the dumbest thing ever I've ever thought of with somebody else, and I hear how stupid and ridiculous it sounds, then I know, you know? Sometimes you have to, like, bare yourself to another person to really get that.
I'm not a morning person, honestly. Like, I
Are
need
you
a good,
not?
like, yeah, I need like the engine needs to start like for a bit. You have to like keep it running to get warm, you know.
I am the direct opposite. I am like that if I don't get enough sleep. For example, if I'm trying to wake up in the morning, but I'm also staying up at night, because I'm both a morning person and a night owl. I'm an early bird and a night owl. I thrive in both situations, and I'm often switching back and forth between them. Because, you know, I get really good work done at night. There's no interruption or anything. All my friends live in the other parts of the world, so I have to be awake at night to see them.
See, can you say that again? The early bird and what? Like you're both an early what?
I'm both an early bird and a night owl. I'm both of them.
Do you know what that is?
What's that?
That's just called sleep deprived.
Yeah, sometimes.
It is a positive thing to have like so many differences in terms of like game preference, but yeah,
That's
like,
exactly
also,
what I was thinking.
Finding the game that we all like is like also
There's always at least one person that is like meeting everybody else in the middle.
yeah.
Or sometimes it's
almost.
3 out of 4 meeting the 4th in the middle.
We'll get the first 1 and 2, and then it's like 3 hesitant, 4 is like,
I don't like this game, but I'll play it for you guys.
yeah, and it doesn't. It's not just one person too. Like so,
No. It's
It'll
always somebody
rotate it.
different.
Yeah. So
There are some categories where it's more so just gonna be one person, but no shade, of course. No shade. Much love.
We can change him.
No. I think he's fully entitled to never really embrace the joy of a homework video game.
The homework video game.
Yeah, his homework games, as he calls them. We are never
It's a
getting that
fair
Animal
assessment,
Crossing
though.
series.
Fair, like honestly, kind of base take homework game, like fair assessment. But
What if I like homework? What then?
Oh no! Oh dang, he's next level.
Now we're at the 30-minute mark. This would probably be a good time to throw in the towel, but I don't know. I am super weak to the sunk cost fallacy. The sunk cost fallacy is the idea that, like, you know, in this situation, I've already put in 30 minutes, so I might as well keep going, because otherwise I will have wasted that 30 minutes. Yeah, the diamond behind the wall. That is the best way to describe that. Every time I'm about to give up on something, I see the diamond guy, the meme of the guy mining for diamonds, and he's just about to hit the diamonds, but then he gives up. And then the guy above him or below him is just about to get them ahead of him. I think of that guy, and then I keep going. Yeah, like, what if it spawns the next turn and I give up right before? Have you watched anything interesting lately? Are there any new releases that I haven't been keeping up with? New season of Spy Family. Oh, there's a new season, isn't there? I still need to watch it. I want to catch up. I really love Spy Family. It's such a nice one. I still have that extant quote syndrome where I love to say, like, wow, anytime somebody does something cool. Fun trivia. This is actually something a lot of people say incorrectly, just in general. But harmonizing is not just a word for singing. Harmonizing specifically means two people are singing different notes at the same time. Or like two instruments are playing two different notes at the same time, or one instrument is playing two notes at the same time. That's harmony. Harmony is multiple notes at once. I thought Princess Zelda walked off somewhere around here. Whoa! You don't suppose she fell into that hole, do you? That would be awful. Come on, Link. Let's hurry down there. Let's go. Princess Zelda, don't you worry. We're coming. Wait, are we going into the depths? Is this temple gonna be in the depths? No way. No way. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. This is crazy. Do you see the island is gradually becoming one level? We've still got some work to do before it's like 100% there, but honestly, we are closer to the finish line for terraforming than we are to the start now. We're over halfway there, I think. We've done most of the hard stuff already. I'm so excited to see what it looks like when it's done. We're gonna have such a good island, and then we'll have to like plan a party and invite everybody to come over. That's what I want to do. When we reach a point where the island is like finished, ideally after that big update coming in, is it January of next year? Sometime when everything's done and we got that update already. I want to invite as many livers as I can and have like a party or like plan a festival or something. That being said, I think that is all the adventure we can handle for today. We can wrap it here. Let's put Link to bed. Get him some good sleep. Then put Caelix to bed. All right. Let us wrap up. I will walk you through my schedule for the rest of the week. Find somebody to send you off to, and we'll call it a day. How about it? All right. Common misconception with words like seraphim or cherubim or Alphaneme, etc. Those kinds of like angel types. Singular does not have the im. The im is the plural part of the word for that language of like for that origin language. So singular, one seraph, plural, two seraphim. One cherub, multiple cherubim. You can say cherubs, that's one that's kind of been accepted. Yeah, you can say things like cherubs because that's just what people say incorrectly. And if enough people say a word incorrectly, it becomes correct over time. That's just how developed language works. I do love the way that we develop language. I think it's beautiful and fun. But sometimes it gets on my nerves. Sometimes I want it to stay like it is. If you get to play around, because it's a limited amount, I would really, really appreciate it if you could step out and make room for others. Do you remember the needle meme? There was a meme in the past where anybody who joined too many times in a row and didn't give other people a chance, the joke was that we would make a voodoo doll that looked just like them and we'd stick needles into it as punishment. That was the joke. So whenever people don't follow the honor code of like leaving the room or waiting their turn, that's why you see needles in the chat. I'll go with a classic. I'm a fan of this one. I like this one. 月が綺麗ですね。ねえ、聞こえるか？構ってよ。月が綺麗ですね。構ってちょうだい。In Japanese, there's a saying that's like, the moon is pretty, isn't it? And it's a poetic, old-fashioned way to confess that you like somebody. And it's a way to kind of beat around the bush with it, but everybody knows what it means. There's a way to like delicately turn somebody down or reciprocate based on that way of saying it without there being any crazy awkward air. I guess it's a little awkward still, but yeah. Will my stream schedule change once I move? That is something I cannot faithfully tell you until the time comes, but I personally want to commit to exactly what I'm doing right now. So one of my hopes, again, hopes, not guarantees and not promises, just to set a clear expectation. One of my hopes is that being there in a completely different time zone will enable me to have my cake and eat it too, as they say. I hope and expect to keep exactly the same slot that I have now, but I won't know for sure until the day comes that I'm living it, you know? And that's a very distant bridge to cross. It's not anytime soon. That being said, you could see more flipped hour streams. Like how sometimes I'll do a morning gorilla in EST, which would be late evening nighttime JST. It is very, very easy to do a late evening stream if I did one in the morning. So if I'm consistently doing the morning anyway, you might see double stream days a bit more often. But again, like I said before, it's impossible for me to really know any of this until I'm there experiencing it. Hindsight is always 20/20. I can't really exercise accurate foresight here. I'll show you Christmas time. I'll show you happy holidays. Watch this. Get a load of this. Yeah. Ah, that's Christmas, right? Merry goody, merry goody. All right, I have to exchange Christmas presents now. Romani, my present to you this year is an Endura carrot. I know you love these. They're your favorite food. Merry Christmas. Okay, hold on. Here, I'll feed it to you. I know it's a little hard with the saddle, isn't it? Here. Oh! Merry Christmas! Oh! I got your Christmas present right here. Hold on. Don't worry, I promise this will make more sense once I finish. There we go, nice and tasteful. And then on this side. And then up here we can do this one. Awesome. And then hold on, one little treat on the inside. Okay. Are you ready? I got your present in here. Are you ready? Oh man, I messed it up. Hold on. There you go. My first Pokemon game ever was Pokemon Black and White. And in that one, you've got a rival like Charon, who is kind of mean to you. Low-key, he's a little rude. He's like, I won't let you get in my way. You're weak. You're too weak. You suck. That's how it felt playing Pokemon Black for the very first time as my first Pokemon game. I'm just noticing like you can see her pierced ear, but it doesn't have earrings in it. That is such a good way to represent a character that used to be very rebellious, but is now very tame. You see that? Because she has a pierced ear. Multiple piercings, including some that are less proper, less formal. Because formally speaking, the moment you pierce something other than the lobe, it's considered informal. So she has holes, but no earrings there. So she once had them, but she doesn't wear them anymore because of her current position. That is a really smart piece of character design that I just want to call attention to that I'm noticing right now. That is so smart, so clever, so yummy. Awful teens tormented a local monster by decorating its tree-like horns. So we started giving that monster presents to make it feel better. Now it's a tradition to put presents underneath a decorated tree. Oh. So they have Christmas. They have secular Christmas. It's a carefully decorated tree. Some of the presents are addressed from Santa to various locals. Who's Santa?
Yo, you're a kid too, right? I can tell because you're wearing a striped shirt.
I guess I am, huh? And he's wearing one too. So I guess striped shirts are kind of just a signal for kids. So this guy's an adult. This town doesn't have a mayor. But if there's ever a problem, a skeleton will tell a fish lady about it. That's politics. Tell me about it. I don't think it's this. But my gut is telling me it's this. Yeah, no. I don't think it's this. But my gut is telling me it's this. Yeah, no. I know it's almost like a platitude on the internet to be like, stay hydrated, peace sign, but like it is very sincerely important. It's good for your health. I know it's almost like a platitude on the internet to be like, stay hydrated, peace sign, but like it is very sincerely important. It's good for your health. I'm too stubborn about losing lunch. I'm too stubborn about wasting food. I hate food waste. I hate waste in general. It stresses me out. I'm too stubborn about losing lunch. I'm too stubborn about wasting food. I hate food waste. I hate waste in general. It stresses me out. What'd they send me? Ah, this will come in handy. Oh, but I don't know how to do that yet. Okay. Boom. What'd they send me? Ah, this will come in handy. Oh, but I don't know how to do that yet. Okay. Quick saves can be a gamble. I like that though. I like to gamble. I like to leave my fate in the hands of others. It's more fun to be out of control. 1, 2. Quick saves can be a gamble. I like that though. I like to gamble. I like to leave my fate in the hands of others. It's more fun to be out of control. All right, watch this. I've connected the 2 dots. Oh wait, don't watch that one. All right, watch this. I've connected the 2 dots. There's something so cute yet so solemn about you just standing there in silence. There's something so cute yet so solemn about you just standing there in silence. I was wondering if we might be able to put the cup in there since it's hard to move, but... I was wondering if we might be able to put the cup in there since it's hard to move, but... You think he'll sit down next to me? You think he'll sit down next to me? I'm in danger! Oh no! The finish line is right up ahead! Okay, we're still fine. I'm in danger! Oh no! The finish line is right up ahead!
Isn't it revolting?
It's not revolting. These guys are so cool. I wish I looked like this. Oh, whoops.
Isn't it revolting?
It's not revolting. These guys are so cool. I wish I looked like this. Whoa.
Holy.
That's so scary. But that's none of my business.
Not the manga shop.
Whoa.
Holy.
That's so scary. But that's none of my business.
Not the manga shop.
I think I'm just gonna wait by the extraction room just in case. Yay! I think I'm just gonna wait by the extraction room just in case.
I just realized we haven't stopped by for our coffee yet either. Might as well do that while we're in the area. I just realized we haven't stopped by for our coffee yet either. Might as well do that while we're in the area. All right, I'll turn it off now. Nice try, but... All right, I'll turn it off now. Nice try, but... Give me a gold. I don't need any more red and blue. Give me a gold. Give me a gold. I don't need any more red and blue. Give me a gold. I was going to say something, but I forgot. Wait, I want the burger. Let me eat the burger. Ah. He's a troll. I was going to say something, but I forgot. Wait, I want the burger. Let me eat the burger. Ah.
This is the worst possible outcome. Not even gonna let me win a little bit? Huh? Huh? Is that how you feel? This is terrible. Not even gonna let me win a little bit? Huh? Huh? Is that how you feel?
So I think there's normally like 4 levels per campaign, right?
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. Alright. I'll make everybody proud. They'll make it to the campfire and I'll just be waiting with a smile on my face. Go. Alright. I'll make everybody proud. They'll make it to the campfire and I'll just be waiting with a smile on my face. Oh, who left this here? Who did this? Don't tell me who did this. I'm gonna cry either way.
That's so cute.
Oh, who left this here? Who did this? Don't tell me who did this. I'm gonna cry either way. This photo is here to stay. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I took that photo. This photo is here to stay. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Can you like imagine the flowers behind me right now? Can you like imagine the flowers behind me right now? If I don't see it, it's not real. Ah, la, 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 la. If I don't see it, it's not real. Ah, la, 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 la. You are gonna be amazing someday. You know that? I'm so proud of you. Let's do this together. You are gonna be amazing someday. You know that? I'm so proud of you. Let's keep going. Why stop here? Oh. Let's keep going. Why stop here? Do you have any tips for learning languages? Start by learning the basics on your own. Try and find somebody you know in real life who can speak the language with you. Because the more you speak it out loud and hear it out loud, the better you'll retain it. And if you don't know anybody, you can still get kind of close if you just listen to it a lot and listen to it actively. Just listen as closely as you can. Do your best without subtitles where you can. Use subtitles when you have to. What am I to you? Am I your mother? Am I your little baby boy? Am I your grandpa? Am I your baby grandpa? What am I? Am I your brother? Am I just some guy? I like that one. I like just being some guy personally, but hey, it's your fantasy. Dog.
This is a scenario between Kei-chan and Gin-chan, okay? You just met the love of your life on the bus. You're strangers. This is your first time. Start a conversation and get married in the same conversation.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. There aren't any other seats available. Could I sit here? Is that okay?
Oh yeah, sure. Go for it.
So, where's your next stop?
Oh, I'm going to the wedding chapel, but I don't have anyone to get married to.
Why on earth would you head to a place like that? You're so funny and attractive.
It's a complicated story. I'm also mysterious. You seem very interested. Would you like to...
You know what? I just got divorced from my 7th spouse, so I might as well add another to the list.
You too? We have so much in common.
You know what? This might be a soulmate kind of scenario. We might as well get married.
I think so too. Let's get married.
My prompt is, you're at the wedding chapel. Divorce within 3 minutes.
It's a continuation.
It's a continuation.
Okay. I'll start.
Okay, yeah.
Wow. I'm so happy to be married to you.
Me too, but honestly, I'm catching this weird smell lately, and I think it might be coming from you.
Oh yeah, that's the rotten meat I have in my pocket. Do you want some?
That's kind of weird. I gotta be so honest. I think I'm really not very attracted to you, actually. In the end, I'm so unsure about this decision.
You know, I agree. I'm not very attracted to you either, but for other reasons. I think we should get a divorce.
Wait, a divorce? That's a bit extreme. I thought maybe we could just work through it, and maybe you could become attracted to me by, like, you know, for example, getting rid of that rotten beef that you're carrying around in your pocket.
Yeah, I could get rid of it. Do you want to cook it?
But it's rotten.
No?
Wait, was it raw? I'm so sorry. I sometimes forget things. That's another one of my flaws. I forget everything that's been said within 3 seconds.
Hello. You forget everything. That's very convenient. We're meeting for the first time. Hello.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, stranger. I'm gonna be on my way now.
Where am I?
That's for you to find out. Goodbye.
Oh, I had a weird dream last night. God, what was it? I'm trying to remember what happened. I wanted to tell you about it. I tried so hard to remember it so I could mention it during the stream today. I just remember that Claude was there in the dream. Hi. I dreamed about you last night.
What?
You were in my dream last night.
What the fuck I do last night?
I don't actually remember. I just remember for a fact that you were there.
Why was I there?
I don't know.
Do you remember the dream at all?
No, and I really wish I did, but I know for a fact that you specifically were there.
I see.
Yeah, I just thought I'd let you know about that. Okay, hold on. I wanna see how much of this I can read because I think I can understand it, but I wanna. I know it's Nihon no, and then it's like food, right? 日本の好きな食べ物は何ですか？寿司多分寿司寿司か刺身か魚大好き。I like fish in general. 寿司かな刺身かなでもthere are many foods that I've not had before. I don't even know how to phrase this. I don't know how to connect the words that I know together into a sentence. There are taksan tabemono that I've never had that I would like to try. You know what I mean? I dream of live music most of all. I dream of the day we can take our first steps onto a stage, whether it's real or not. That's what I hope for the most personally. That's what I want to do my best to push us towards, to do what I can to help with it. To me, seeing a chat full of like a heart emoji in a certain color is the closest streamer's equivalent to seeing a stadium full of pen lights.
Yeah.
And my most selfish dream is specifically to see that, to see a concert hall with pen lights and to hear people sing along to a song that they know. That's my selfish goal. I say this a lot too. I could not do anything if it were not for you there to watch and to participate. So thank you for being there and being so loud. And whether you're loud or not, you know, just being present at all is a big deal. Yeah, I more than I can articulate adequately, I really appreciate your presence. Both your presence like here and also your presence in places like social media. All of that plays a humongous part in any success that I see, so I'm very thankful. I would like to thank you for the support you've shown over the last several months, not only to me, but to my friends here. I count these men among my greatest treasures, so the thought that you would cherish them as I do, it means more to me than I can say, so thank you so much. I believe I can also speak for everybody when I say that we will continue to do our best to deserve that support. Thank you for everything. Thank you three as well for always being so kind to me and always showing so much patience and support. I've to tell you the truth, I was nervous before meeting you guys. I was nervous. I wondered if I would fit in. Since meeting you, I've never once worried about like how I should behave or what I should say. So thank you for everything as well. Arigato. How would you define justice, Grandma?
Justice?
What does it mean?
That's a loaded question, isn't it? Have
Indeed
you been
it is.
thinking about it since the trial, perhaps? Justice.
Honestly, since the election, maybe before the election.
Oh, the election? That far back, huh? How would I define justice?
As early as day 2, people have been pranking and stealing without consequence, and those that are victims of these pranks and these thefts, they just go about their lives as usual.
Well, you know how they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I truly believe that justice is in the eye of who needs to serve it and who deserves to. So, the victims of the theft, the destruction, it is how they feel about the matters of their own life. Justice is served, but everyone always says justice must be served. But who considers who's giving? Who is serving the justice? Who has the right, the divine right to serve the justice? Is it one person, or is it just something that's situational? What do you think of that?
I think a lot of that. And I will continue to think a lot about it. Thank you, Grandma. I think I needed that. It's
Across the Measure.
Oh
or
yeah,
something
Across
like
the
that?
Measure. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, I think I've heard of them.
Oh, that's a deep cut. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was basically the very first name of our group chat that we made before we debuted it.
You're so humble. I feel like you should take credit. That name came from you, didn't it? You were the one that
Yeah,
came
I
up
was
with
the-
Across the Measure.
I was the one that came up with it. But then the Alvin Sparkle Nyanya Kittens.
Oh yeah, yeah. That
came up, and that replaced the name of Across the Measure. So
I like By the Beat though. I think it's a fun name, and it's pretty cool that it's I'm pretty sure it's the first one in EN, right? That is more than
not
one
a word.
Word, yeah. Multiple
Yeah,
word
yeah,
name.
yeah.
Pretty
I've definitely like warmed up to it. Now it's like I cannot imagine anything else.
Yeah,
It
right.
really is by the beat, by the beat, by the beat, by the beat.
I remember
So-
at first I kind of felt like, wait, is this right? Is this the
Yeah.
one? but with time, I feel the same. It's like that's the correct answer.
Yeah, in the end, it is what we are. So
Yeah, I'm very proud of it.
I think it's nice to be uncomfortable every now and then when it comes to media literacy and consuming. Of course, like to the extent where you're okay, right? If it's gonna really get you bad, then gotta think about like
maybe avoid that for your comfort.
Like how much, like gotta put it on a scale. You know, how much benefits are you getting from consuming this compared to the bad things? So I do respect also people doing what's necessary to cater this space. But personally, I do like exploring different ideologies in art and stories and media.
Yeah, I feel the same. Because I don't know, even I guess I wouldn't say that it's important or like necessary to expose yourself to uncomfortable things, but I do think sometimes it is kind of important to be a little uncomfortable, you know? Because at the end of the day, even if these things are artificial, even if they're fictional, they do still come from real people. There are humans making these things. And you might just expose yourself to an uncomfortable idea that you need to know about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's a very valuable experience.
Absolutely. I think it really can help for one person to be confident in their ideals, their worldview. And being confident in that can make it so that it's way easier for you to tolerate others. Because unfortunately, not everyone's going to be like you, right?
No. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah, in the adult world, it's very important to be able to cooperate with people of different ideologies, personalities. So yeah, no, I think that's why like I really like fiction in a way that makes you like rethink your values.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a photo with my oomph. There we go. These are my oomphs. Alright, there we go.
Alright. So sad. DK doesn't do the same animation when he's not talking.
Let's go, guys.
Let's go.
Oh.
No.
Smash!
What?
They call me the Kageyama of the Spike world.
I
My
wanna
name's
be
literally
Calvin.
Spike. I'm built for this. Within margins of error.
After the star.
No!
Oh, Donkey Kong's mushroom is out.
Boink, boink, boink.
To the star.
Boink.
Caelix,
pressure's really getting to me.
Stop breaking out. You can do it. You can do it. There you go.
The pressure's...
Me when I press
They're
start
just
the
happy
stream.
to be around. I like that about them.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Luigi, lock in! Luigi! What the heck?
Luigi's throwing!
Luigi!
Oh my god.
You're kidding!
I'm gonna snap Luigi's fucking neck.
We might just do it.
Shit.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
come on! Come on! Come on!
Caelix.
Oh,
Yes! Yes!
Oh.
Oh my god, we did it!
Yay!
Even the music is pretty
Whoa! I like this place. I think this is my favorite room I've seen so far.
Oh,
How about there's a wand in there?
is Sable playing a different game?
He's always in his own little world. Does he know he's alive?
Does he know he's the only one alive? That's the real question.
Yeah, that is the real question. I don't think he does.
Does he know there's 2 minutes till he's gonna get crushed?
Does he know how dire it is? If you look at the top left, does he know what the game is telling him?
Dressed up as Link for Halloween? No, but I always wanted to. I even tried a couple years, but my mom was like, Caelix, they're just gonna think you're Peter Pan. Pick something people will recognize or think is cool. I was like, yeah, okay, I guess you're right. I wasn't even upset because I wanted to be cool. I was in it for the love of the game. I was in it for the glory. I was in it to be the coolest kid in class with my cool costumes. So I never ended up dressing as Link. Maybe I will. You know what? Maybe I will. I want to dress up specifically as the hero of Twilight because I think he has the coolest tunic. I think he has the coolest armor. It was Friday the 13th, the night before Halloween. I was just in the kitchen. I wanted some chicken nuggies, so I popped some in the oven. It was a good 15 minutes in the oven before they'd be done. And about 3 minutes after I popped them into the oven, I heard this weird sound. I heard this knock, but it wasn't on my front door. No, the knock came from a shoe closet. It came from the inside of my shoe closet. I just, I shrugged it off at first. I was like, I'm home alone right now. There's no way there's anybody in there. And if they were, why would they be so polite as to knock? Surely it's just my imagination. So I just focused. There's another, what, 7 minutes till my chicken nuggies are done. And then, oh my gosh, I hear it again. And so I walk slowly. Like the dummy in the horror movie. I decided to investigate the mysterious noise coming from the scary part of my house. I walk slowly towards the shoe closet. And I call out, "Is anyone in there? Is anyone in there?" And it's just quiet. Until... oh, there it is again. And so, I opened the door. I opened the door to my shoe closet. And what do I find? But just a bunch of shoes. It's just my shoes. There's nothing in there. It's empty. That is when the timer on my oven goes off. You see, I spent a full 8 minutes staring in bewilderment at my shoe closet. So much time passed. Just investigating and finding nothing. So, I decided I gotta go get my nuggies. And then, well, I opened my oven. And that's when, whoa! The end. It was Friday the 13th, the night before Halloween. これは俺の初めてのプレイだよ、デッドバを。
おお、いいね。ハチ見つけてあげてよ。オッケー、逃がしてあげたいよ。
そうだね。そうだね。
Oh, Hatch.
Oh, you're heartless.
No, other way. I don't. It was between the rocks. You're right in front of it. Both of you are right in front of it.
Oh. 迷いなさすぎやろ。Goodbye, okay.
Oh wait, you.
すごい。
Let's go. デボネまでに1回だけせめて殺人鬼やらせてあげたいな。
そうだね。そうね。やらせてあげたい。
どこだみんな。ねえ、じいさん、どこだ
Over here.
見つけた。
You found me.
あと傷を直したい。
そう。
Whoa.
あ、傷直しましょうか。
That's cold.
助かる。
ねえ、じいさん厳しい。あWhat the heck?
Oh, どこ？
Bring around a rosy.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna
I
get you.
think you might get me. I think you might get me. Actually, I think you might get me. Oh. Okay.
I know what you're gonna do. I won't let you do it again.
Yeah.
Come on. You're sick for that. どうして邪魔をするのよ、じいさん。
そうだね、みんなで行けばいいね。
ゴーストちゃん一緒に。
Let's go, let's go.
俺一緒に。
みんなで行こう。
みんなで一緒に行こう。
Are you real? Oh, you scared me so bad. Wait, did you close the door? Okay. Don't open that door. Close that. Why would you open it? Stop! Stop! It's gonna come in here! It's gonna come get us! That's your Muko's right outside, don't you hear him? Stop! You're stressing me out so bad. Stop! Stop! Stop!
I'm having an awesome Shugoi day. I've cried like 3 times today. More like 6 times if you include before I went to sleep. Like if you include that as part of the day. I'm just emo. I don't know. I am overwhelmed with the support. And it is a good thing. It is a good thing, just to be clear. There is much more than I anticipated or than I'm used to, so it's like I don't know how to handle it, and I don't know which direction to go, or like what to do with all of it. You know what I mean? It's too much for Elmo, yeah. Yeah, I'm very, very thankful. I'm very, very thankful.
Are you a vegetable lover?
I adore vegetables. I think it is one of the most delicious things you can have as a human being.
I think I know why this collab is going so well.
Do you not like veggies?
Do you know that saying, opposites attract?
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Okay.
Do you hate vegetables?
I think, yeah, I think we are meshing so well. Like, the reason is because we're literally polar opposites.
Oh no, but you gotta eat your veggies. Alvin, how are you gonna grow big and strong?
Hater. I hate vegetables.
Have you had every vegetable?
Oh,
close.
Maybe not every, but I've had a good fair share.
You don't like broccoli?
I hate broccoli.
Do you hate like broccoli with cheese?
Cheese doesn't even make it better.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I said it. Cheese doesn't even make it better. Cheese on its own, best invention in the world. Broccoli cheese, no.
Do you at least like fruit?
I love fruit.
See, this is where opposites continue to attract. I
mean, you hate fruit?
No, here's the thing. I love fruit. I've loved fruit since I was a baby, but around I want to say like 15, 16 years old, maybe sometime in the middle of high school, I started developing a pretty much universal fruit allergy.
Really?
Most fruits, if I eat it, I get like a really rough itching and burning sensation in my mouth and throat, so I avoid a lot of them now.
Oh, nah, the best one is like orange.
No! We're even. We're good. We're good.
If you liked vegetables, that wouldn't have happened. Drop my mac and cheese recipe. I don't think we have enough time for me to fully explain it, unfortunately, but I can give you some general descriptions. I use several different kinds of cheese. I use a mix of Colby Jack and pepper jack, and I make a roux with it. I season that roux as I'm mixing it with smoked paprika and garlic and onion powder. and obviously like salt and pepper. And then I also throw in cream cheese later on in the process, and I bake it with shredded Colby Jack. Yeah, that's the TLDR. It's not a specific order. Using different kinds of pasta, by the way, rather than just macaroni can be really, really good. There's a viral TikTok recipe that introduced me to using, is it cavatappi? Is that what it's called? Anyway, oh, wait! Oh no! I actually love the little coal things. They remind me of, what are they called in English? I think they're called susuwatari in Japanese. Susuwatari. What are they called in English again? From My Neighbor Totoro. Soot sprites, is that what they're called? Yeah, there's something like them in Spirited Away as well that I really like. I actually really prefer the ones in Spirited Away because they got little legs and they carry things together. I prefer those over the ones in Totoro. Ah, I love Ghibli. My favorite is Howl's Moving Castle. But I really love Pompoko. I love Porco Rosso. I really like Whisper of the Heart. I love The Secret World of Arrietty. I like a lot of them. Ponyo's another sweet, popular one. I still really need to watch The Boy and the Heron. Kiki's Delivery Service is a really good one. Yeah, I love that one. Is Boy and the Heron abstract? Again, I haven't seen it, so I would actually prefer no further comment on it. I don't want to know anything about it. I haven't watched the trailer. I still have managed after all this time to not be spoiled because I muted all the terms related to it back when it first came out.
Sitting right here.
Woo! I'm bungee jumping!
Yay!
Thank you.
Woo!
Oh,
Woo!
cool. Thank you.
No problem, Bob.
Nice boost. Like this?
Woo! Yeah!
I see. Oh, okay.
Ouchie.
Cool.
Oh. Ooh. Where's Yogin Joko?
I'm watching.
You just watching?
That was crazy. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Periodore.
I need help. I've fallen.
Maybe we should not go bungee jumping. Yeah, he's just cooking. He's barbecuing without us. We taught him how to bungee jump and he left us here at the abyss.
I see.
Where are you guys?
What?
We're dead at the abyss.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh. Yeah, this is nice.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just had to bring us together first.
What? I'm flying.
He learned nothing.
Flying.